The purge continues, people. The purge is real. So apparently, after 40 years of serialization, the author of Kochikame has decided to end his manga with the 200th volume. Now, he's ending it seemingly on his own terms, so that's a good thing, but yet again, it always goes back to one of the things that is plaguing Jump, as well as a few other magazines, and that's that all these long-running popular series are ending. Now, mind you, Kochikame has been around for 40 years, so at this particular point, it's not that popular or whatever, but regardless of what, to see something that's been running for 40 years and right around this uncertain time where coincidentally, all of these long runners are getting ended left and right, they're getting canceled, or the authors are ending them on their own terms, it really begs the question if something is up behind the scenes that we don't know about. Maybe there's some new manga law, or maybe these publishers are offering them a lot less money per page, or something behind the scenes that we don't know about. Definitely seems to be amiss, because it's too coincidental that all of these long runners that have been running for 10, 15, 20, 40 years are all coming to a close around the same time. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if pretty soon here Araki decides, yo, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it's done. I'm done with it. Like, you will know though 100% clarified if in the next few years One Piece ends, because that's the one thing that, like, no matter what comes and goes in Shonen Jump, I feel is 100% safe until Oda decides to end it. The only way I could see One Piece going and Shonen Jump and Shueisha allowing it to go is if we see a massive decline in sales over the next few years, which I highly doubt will ever happen, because One Piece always sells great story, everything about it, you know, just awesome. So I don't see that happening with One Piece, but it is again interesting to see that after 40 years, right around the time where Naruto's ended, Bleach ended, all of these big series are ending, Kochikame comes to an end. In case you don't know about Kochikame, it's one of those series that is highly respected. It's been around 40 years, 200 volumes. The mangaka has been doing this shit for a long time, and yeah, let's read the article. Shueisha announced on Saturday that Osamu Akimoto will end his long-running Kochikame police comedy manga in the 42nd issue of Weekly Shonen Jump on September 17th. Akimoto stated that he has an idea for his next work, but any development is as yet undecided. Now, to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if his next work, if he ever does a next work, because you got to think, if this has been 40 plus years, the dude is probably at least in his 50s, late 50s, early 60s or whatever, so keep that in mind. And if he does come back with a new work, I'm almost 100% sure it's going to be the same deal as a lot of these other mangaka. He'll be in Jump Plus, he'll be in Jump Giga, he'll be in some side magazine, but I highly doubt they will give him that spot for his next work, because this is a weekly magazine and I don't see them just giving him, I mean, they might give him the opportunity, but who's to say if he will say, you know what, this has been like paid slavery for years and years, having to meet these deadlines, I'm done. So there's also that factor in as well. A lot of these people, I'm sure they're just tired of being basically paid slaves, you know, working non-stop. Their entire life is dedicated to nothing but drawing manga. The manga series has approximately 150 million copies in print as of June, when the 199th volume shipped. The manga is also inspiring a new 1-hour television anime special that will air on Fuji TV on September 18th. So I guess it's a good way to go out, you know, getting a nice little anime special there. At the same time, 200 volumes. It all makes sense to end it there. But again, for it to end right around this time, it definitely makes you wonder, because there's a lot of series that have ended over the past few years that were going on for ages, and there's a lot of series that are ending soon. I mean, just taking a look at this list that I compiled, and I'm sure I'm missing a couple. Naruto ended recently. Bleach, Nisekoi, Kuroko no Basket. Mind you, not all of these series were cancelled. Some of them the authors ended on their own terms, but nonetheless, they all were long runners and ended right around the same time. Kochikame, of course. Gintama and Toriko are both on their last arcs, and Toriko, from what I hear, is being rushed to death, so they will end soon. Beelzebub, Medaka Box, Hitman Reborn, Nora Rise of the Yokai Clan, Hunter x Hunter is always on break, God knows if that'll ever finish. Magi's ending soon. Again, these series now, Magi and Attack on Titan being, you know, close to ending as well, they're not in the magazine, which makes me wonder if it's an even further issue with not only Shonen Jump, but the manga industry itself. Because I remember Magi at one point was like, oh yeah, we're about a quarter of the way through. A few months passed, oh, we're about halfway through. A few more months passed to a year, yeah, we're on the final arc. And then as of recent, they've already completed half of the final arc. So probably end of 2016, early 2017, Magi will be ending. And then from my understanding as well, Attack on Titan doesn't have much more room to go. But then also Bloodlad ended recently. Billy Bat from Naoki Urasawa, legendary manga creator, ended as well. Akame ga Kill ending, although to be fair, I feel as though Akame ga Kill is ending strictly because it sold horribly. The anime didn't do shit for it, so Akame ga Kill is like the exception to the rule. And then seemingly Fairy Tail is pretty close to ending as well. Seems as though it's in its final arc and stuff like that. So with all these manga either already ended or coming to a close soon at the very same time, especially something like this, a 40-year running series, it really begs the question, is there an industry thing that's going on behind the scenes that none of us know about, and is the reason why all of these series and all of these authors are either deciding to end it on their own terms, or these purges are happening where all these old-time series are getting thrown out the magazine in favor of new stuff? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. How do you feel about this? If you were a Kochikame fan, which I highly doubt there's that many Kochikame fans, it never really was popular in the West, how do you feel about this? Also, knowing this information, if you're not a Kochikame fan or whatever, that a 40+ year run is ending right around the same time all this is going on. Do you think it's a conspiracy? Maybe I'm thinking too much into all this. And your overall thoughts of this. Either way, it's just nerve-wracking to see all these series that have been around for a long time coming to a close right around the same time. It feels as though there's something going on that we just don't know about. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.